Here it is. What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel! Welcome to my new Let's Play of Dead Rising 3. This has been the most requested game to get to of anything. Ever. Literally every other day I get a request. When is Dead Rising 3? To so many people who are wondering, today's the day. As soon as it loads here. It's early Xbox One technology. It's working on it. There we go. So, welcome to Dead Rising 3. Unfortunately, Ultra Director Jester couldn't be with me this time. He's off doing his own devices. So, why don't we go ahead and just start a brand new story? We are ready to go. Now, I really like the fact that you can do a chapter select, you can restart the story from anywhere, and it just feels right to have the ability to restart the story whenever. And I also do like that lovely sign to the right. It tells you stuff's not going to go well. In fact, I should show this off first. If you actually stay on this opening screen long enough, the true beginning of Dead Rising will start. And this has happened in the first game and the second game. Gives you kind of a little bit of a prologue as to what's happening.
Why the hell they even let anyone fly over Los Perdidos? Outbreak of that scale, the city should be a no-fly zone. Shouldn't even be using an airport that close to the city.
Relax. What's gonna hurt us up here?
You don't look so good. You okay?
I got bit by some weird bee this morning on the tarmac. Maybe I'm allergic.
Allergic, huh?
Allergic. Let's get this plane down on the ground.
What are you, crazy? Los Perdidos is filled with zombies.
We're full of people here. I know how to deal with this.
So do I.
That's all you need to know for at least the beginning. It'll eventually all make sense when we actually start the game. Which, speaking of that, let's go ahead and restart the story. We'll go from the very beginning, and this is what I really like about Dead Rising 3. Right from the get-go, you are given multiple play styles for how you want to play a Dead Rising game. Essentially, you have the completionist. You can explore as much as you want. You can get all the achievements, all the special bonuses. You can get all that. You can get a speed run. You can get your regular casual playthrough, which is what I normally go through. It's about the same difficulty as Dead Rising 1 or 2. And then you got hardcore. Hardcore is, yeah, it's hard. So we're just going to go for a regular single-player experience. And maybe I should have deleted all my data because I have a lot of stuff unlocked. Shouldn't be too much of a detriment.
I gotta find a way out of this city. We're all gonna die. Shit. Wonder if anybody's in there. Don't know why the hell I volunteered for this.
Welcome to Los Perdidos. Using just a few text crawls and a few moving pictures, we now realize that this place has been taken over by zombies. I thought Los Angeles was supposed to be the place of sunlight, but not today. Going with regular Dead Rising games, you can pick up food items to heal your health,
More than that.
and you can also pick up anything and use it as a weapon. Going to go ahead and pick up a bagel. There we are.
That's better.
And now that we're all healed up, this is the game's way of showing you that having a lot of health can actually be very advantageous to you, and getting your health bar all the way up will be extremely helpful. You have very limited inventory starting out, but this isn't really a good example since I started essentially a new game plus, so I've got a lot more health than you're normally used to when you're first starting the game. Here we have our first melee item. A wrench. Now this is actually, believe it or not, something new to Dead Rising. Having to use items to break open doors. It doesn't happen often, but this is Capcom's way of showing you that this is a thing that may happen in your playthrough. So just keep it in the back of your mind. In your inventory, you have very little room. As you play, you will get more inventory. Now, I actually kind of like this a little better than the just slide system that you had in Dead Rising 2 or Dead Rising 1. But, you know what? I know a lot of people probably won't enjoy a weapon wheel. It is really nice to just open the whole thing up by holding right bumper and then you can select what you want. It does help in sticky situations. There we are. Got a ration. We'll save that for later. And be sure to always look out for any small, very helpful items. Dead Rising games are always giving small extra rewards for people who know how to search. So around here, maybe in the next room if I'm remembering correctly, there's going to be a special item to help you. Now here's another thing that is somewhat new to Dead Rising. Regular attacks and heavy attacks. Every weapon has a quote-unquote heavy attack, and all of them have a simple light attack. Obviously, heavy attacks are going to deal more damage, but your weapons do degrade a lot faster if you actually end up using them like that. Now, let me think. Should be around here somewhere. Maybe I'm thinking a couple more rooms in. Always be looking for guns. Always be looking for really heavy pieces of metal. Got an office chair here. We'll go ahead and take that with us. Now, unfortunately, you cannot take the office chair with you. It is too big to put in your pocket. So think of this in a real-life scenario. If you can't put it in your pocket, chances are you can't take it with you. But it is nice to be able to, pick it up and throw it. Screw you, office chair. Dead Rising 3 is not messing around. With the added capabilities of new hardware, there can be hundreds of zombies on screen at the same time. And this was the biggest selling point of Dead Rising 3. There are so many zombies in this game that it's actually quite intimidating when you start up your game for the first time. You don't want to mess with them. They will overrun you, and they will take you down. But thankfully, they're just behind a gate, so that should be good enough to take them. Shouldn't have, any future problems. I mean, if we do, that's just ridiculous. Yeah, you could probably tell what's going to happen. Anyway, we're not going to think about that right now. We're going to think about the fact... Oh, dear. Alright, well, if you're going to play that way, let's play this way. There we go. That was my 30,000th and 34th zombie. It does keep track from playthrough to playthrough, so... Excuse me. I put that hurt extra with a suit of armor on. There we go. Oh, it's so visceral, but it just feels right when you take out a zombie. And that's another thing I believe they got extra right in Dead Rising 3. Not like the game that came after it. We don't talk about that one. We only talk about this one, because at the time, this was the only other Dead Rising game on the market. That's right. That's right. There are no other Dead Rising games. They stopped at 3. And you know what? What a great decision, because just imagine what would have happened if we extended the series one more game. That'd just be silly.
Oh, thank God.
If any of you are wondering if it still feels like a Dead Rising game, oh yeah. I don't know how they managed to do it, but they still got the feel right. The jump is just perfect, just crappy enough to where it still works. And the combo weapons, they're still in here. We'll eventually get to those. But let's actually get out of this tutorial segment. They want us to come all the way out here. We've actually been sent out to scavenge for food, so let's see if we can find any.
What the hell? Shit. There's no way out. They bombed it shut. Shit. Gotta get back to the diner. Oh, shit. Oh, God. No, holy crap, man. Oh, shit.
Just keep walking. Don't turn your head. Just keep listening. Even though you're dead.
Holy shit! Oh. I gotta get back to the others.
There we go, it all comes full circle. So now we have an explanation for the beginning. And, you know what? There's something that I wanted to... Whoa. There's actually something I want to introduce with this Let's Play. And it's actually something I've been wanting to do for a long time. So, a Let's Play is a combination of let us play. So, I think I've done my part. It's your turn to play. Show me what you can do, audience. It's all up to you. Save Los Perdidos. What are you guys doing? Come on! This is let us play. You're supposed to be playing. I even gave you the controller. Oh, maybe the controller's out of batteries. Maybe that's what's going on. You know, this could be a metaphor on if you want a Dead Rising 3 Let's Play so bad, you do it. Maybe this isn't the way to go around it. April Fools, motherfuckers. And don't worry, you'll get it eventually.